Hey, people! Right to war.
Is it actually live? I can't see.
We are live.
Oh yeah, it's not live.
Let's play some Mass Effect Andromeda Multiplayer.
My name is Dylan, and I'll be your air hostess for the evening.
I'm glad you took on the female moniker there.
Yeah, no.
Saves me doing it. Boo.
How do I? Oh wait, because there's no live chat.
Hello, Game Kings. How do you do? Let's do this indeed. Might actually just go ahead and make it apparent that I am online. Don't be afraid to message me on PSN for a good time. You want to see me rock my beloved Venom? I'm afraid my beloved Venom isn't in this game. I've tried this so-called Venom. And it is a fantastic weapon for shooting around your enemy. Or in sort of the general vicinity of it anyway. And that's if you can figure out whether it's charged or not, because the feedback on that gun is like non-existent. I'm standing there holding the trigger, and by the way, you do have to stand there and hold the trigger because it won't let you run, jump, evade, or do anything while you got that gun charged. So you kind of got to put all your eggs in one basket, and then that basket's going to go ahead and explode in your face. Not the enemy's, yours, because you can like release that that so-called charge, and then it won't release the charge shot, and then you might start charging up another shot, and it still doesn't make a charge shot. And then when you finally get one to go through, the main part of the shot will go through your target, and then the explosion of like those little mini grenades, they'll go fucking everywhere but your target. If it does hit, it does do quite nice damage, but that has got some wonky ass feedback, and it's incredibly, well, nigh impossible to reliably connect with your enemies. So that's a damn shame. Yeah, that's awfully sad. Better not use it before the devs revamp it. If they even can. Yeah, it's a big if. It's just really unusable, to be perfectly honest with you. It's like the damage is good, but it's still pretty damn unusable just because like I don't know what I'm doing with it. I can't make sense of what it's doing at all. The Falcon, on the other hand, quite liking that bad boy. So let's go ahead and start up a lobby. Is there any apexes? There is an apex. It's a very easy apex. Let's knock that one out. No, I have to go over here. Unfortunately, Palmer will not be joining us in the games because he still can't connect to anybody without the game crashing on him, and if anybody joins his game that he's hosting, everybody else crashes, so it's a little tricky. Let's see if these guys want to join us. They seem to be free. I will also get their asses in the party. If at all possible. Boop, boop. So, yeah, it's about time I redeemed the Asari Adept. Well, I say redeem the Asari Adept. The Asari Adept doesn't need me to redeem it. What I'm actually going to try and do is redeem the Lance build, because I tweaked it, I fixed it, and it rocks. It's so good.
It rocks in the way that it's a bug, but you know.
Well, is it? Is it a bug?
I don't know. Could be a bug, could not.
Could be, could be.
Persuade myself that having a full pizza to myself doesn't make me fat.
it's kind of like, this is the problem I have with Andromeda Multiplayer right now is that, hey, Brian. Well, no, I don't have a problem with you, Brian, at all. The problem I have with Andromeda at the moment is like when something's good, you're kind of left thinking, is it supposed to be like this? Which is not, which in itself is not good.
Ooh, wait. Wow, you've got a moderator sign, do I?
You have like a spanner or a wrench.
Oh yeah, I'm a spanner. That's brilliant.
There you are. You are a spanner. Quoted, Dylan Palmer, 2017.
I'm fine with that.
BioWare's new IP, by the way, also known as Dylan at the moment.
Even spelled it correctly. Share my name with a dog and an IP address.
Dylan will be around to moderate and read your questions to me while I'm playing, because I've tried looking back and forth my two screens at the moment, and it's not been working out.
And also, BioWare's inability to tell me how to fix my game means I can't play.
Hey, Fury. I'm going to be playing a Fury right about now.
Okay, eating whole.
You're going to be joining us, Brian? You connecting to the game? You got that invite?
Yep.
Cool.
Through the third loading screen.
Final stretch.
No, it's not now.
Right, I'm not going to redeem the Asari Adept in a bronze game. I'm probably just going to knock this one out, get us some sweet, sweet mission funds, and then I'll stick it on gold.
I'd like the experience. No, I don't want to exit the lobby game.
Haven't heard from C. Barrington, so I'm guessing he's a little busy. I will now open this up to the public. Of course, if you're on the PS4 and would like to join me, please do message me. You can now say so in the chat, and Dylan will pass that on to me. But, you know, if you just message me directly on PSN, I will see that much clearer. And we've got a Solarian Infiltrator. He is the very model of a Solarian Infiltrator. No, it doesn't work, does it?
That event page actually works, doesn't it? It tells
20
you 2 hours
syllables.
before, an hour before, 20 minutes before, 10 minutes before, and when the event started.
That Solarian song makes a good wake-up call. You can't be, you know, grumpy, you know, if you wake up with that.
Okay. Are you waiting on me?
We are.
And 7 Fury Operative.
I wish the Asari Adept was good as you. Honestly, where pretty much every other character is lacking from their ME3 counterpart, I think the Asari Adept might actually be superior to Miss Fury. She hasn't got the long range. She hasn't got that sweet Dark Channel long range shit, but she does have an Annihilation Field, which is like leagues better than the original Annihilation Field. The things this power now does is quite incredible. Ooh, it's the pretty version.
I was comparing the original Annihilation Field to Annihilation in this game, and the debuff on this Annihilation Field is better.
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, it's got the. I mean, they've still got the debuff and the shield drain, but it's the fact that you don't have to keep switching it on.
Damage is about 3 times worse. At max damage, this does 44 or something like that damage per second.
You can't really compare one damage stat to the other though, because like the game's completely different. It's been rebalanced. Like it's a completely different balanced game. It doesn't mean the same. Bang. Oh.
They had perfectly good numbers in Mass Effect 3, and they decided they want to do something completely different.
Well, it's a different engine. It had to be, you know. But it's like, what I'm gonna just say is like just the way you use Annihilation Field is just like so much smoother. The fact that you don't have to keep an eye on a timer is crazy. The fact that you can get your shield drain to work for the whole team, bloody awesome. And there are some. Get out the fucking way, guys, so I can get up here. And the fact that you can, like, bang, do stuff like that, is pretty kick-ass. Now, you might be wondering, these guys are shooting off your shields, and you get grouped to them, and your shields just come back. How the fuck's that happening? Well, I'll show you at the end of this, show you how we've tweaked it, but, I got rid of the melee evolution and went for the other one, which I believe is called the Biotic Link. Gives you 40% of your shields are restored when an enemy is affected by your biotics.
Sensors clear for now.
This means that every time I come up to an enemy, I get the very shields I need to throw in their face and blow them up. But it gets better. Because what you can actually do is restore your shields every time you affect an enemy with your biotics. It's not like per enemy or there's no like time cap. It's literally every single time they're affected by your biotics, you get those shields. So you can actually just back and forth an enemy and just keep restoring 40% of your shields. And completely destroy everything. Now, this is the thing that we're all thinking, is that a bug? I don't think that getting your shields restored when you approach an enemy is a problem. I think that's working as intended, or at least that's how I believe it should be. But the fact that you can just back and forth on one target and just kind of keep 40% of your shields, that might disappear in the future. Right now, though, I'm going to enjoy it. Did you just smack me? Bang. 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 So who needs a recharge speed, huh? When you can just run up to the guy, get his shields, and, you know, throw them back in his face, and maybe score a headshot. Oh, I missed. Bang! Then I'll use throw.
3 more to go.
Death from above! Bang! Bang!
Clear for now.
Not bad.
I mean, oh yeah, what I was about to say as well, the fact that you got that whole... there's another evolution. I think it's naturally inferior to the one I've picked, because you want shields on this baby, especially this build of her. But the other one where you can just prime targets that come into your annihilation field, so if they're like unprotected, they just get lifted and then you can blow them up. That's a pretty sweet evolution, particularly nice for those annoying fucking dog enemies. Yeah, that's a cool evolution in itself. I honestly... Oh, it's this mission again. Welcome back, objects. Now,
Powered seers.
I have to say, why haven't they just, like, let all 4 of these objects appear on the map simultaneously? Because what we've got right now, the fact that you've got to go up and hold the triangle button to pick the damn thing up, the same amount of time it takes to do a device, you've basically got a device mission that takes longer instead of a different mission. You get what I'm saying? It's like, if they were all 4, then each one of the team could go and get an object each. But as we stand, I got to run up to this object because one spawns at a time. I got to hold triangle to pick the damn thing up, and then I got to lug it back. So it's like, it's a device that just keeps going. See, look how long. I mean, I know the devices used to take longer, but due to the fact that off host you could just fall off that, they fixed it by making it so you're like on the device for all of 2 seconds, and so now it's basically the same as this object mission. And it does slow you down, but you know, because of the evasive maneuvers in this game, slowdown's a mild inconvenience at best.
Cerberus
Well, you can run with it and stuff.
What's that, Dil?
If you think the multiplayer is more fun than 3.
Do I think this multiplayer is more fun than 3? No. Not yet. I'll say not yet. It really isn't yet. There's not enough variety right now, to be perfectly honest, and it's a combination of a lot of the powers and guns just being so weak that you kind of just... You don't want to play with them. You know, they're so unviable. You're required to fire so many clips from a single gun just to kill your basic enemy troopers. You're like, why would I put myself through that? It's tedious, so you don't use them. So your weapon variety just plummets, and so many of these characters already have got 2 of the same moves as another character, which is what you're going to see this stream, unfortunately. I'm going to show you a lot of characters with a lot of moves that you've already seen, but I can't be helped. That's what's in the game right now. It's a shame. These I think this early in the game, there really ought to not be any more than 1 power shared between aliens. They should not be having 2 of the same powers each. It's kind of ridiculous. See, look, I'll back up. I go back in. Shield again. Boom. Oh, I missed.
It can be really cheap for the objective, and 7 that you can buy off in charge.
I didn't know that.
What's that, sorry?
And 7 Fury says you can buy off in charge when you've got an objective item.
Oh, that's cool. That's awesome. I like that. I like that we don't lose the mobility. The slowdown seems fair, but I think to sort of mix it up more, so it isn't just like a longer device mission. Put all the objects on the floor straight away. Just spawn all 4 of them and let the team just go at it. Like,
Nice job, Apex.
I think that would be a bit more chaotic, a bit more fun, honestly. I mean, hell, if you think that's gonna make it too easy, I would allow, yeah, I would allow, like I've got to fucking say, I would allow, like, even more movement penalties, to be honest, make us even slower. Because it's really funny when you pick that thing up with fortification on. People who are missing the Juggernaut can get the real Juggernaut experience. But yeah, it's for reasons like this that I don't pick the Prime evolution, because you want those shields back after you kill the enemy, because otherwise you've got no shields, because I've just flung them. You know, I need to have shields back when the enemy I've bombed is dead, otherwise that puts me in a bad situation. Bang. That's too soon. Repriming's really quick in this game, but it's not that quick. Bang. Boom. 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 Try doing that with throw. Boom. Bang.
I may have to give the lance build another shot.
Oh, you most certainly should give the lance build another shot.
Reload. We're tracking reinforcements.
Oh, my robot's taking some damage.
How did he take damage? I've been killing all the things.
I think he's just been going out and doing his own stuff.
Recovery.
What have you named your one then?
Recover objects of interest.
I'm just going to keep with what the dev just named him. He's Glick.
Glick?
Glick is what the dev called him.
Artifact
Get
recovery.
your ass out of range!
That's just a really terrible abbreviation.
Miss. Oh, it's just his decoy. You'll die. Bang.
My shields are out!
Bang.
Oh, the berserkers versus my robot is so funny. Except when they actually...
Oh, that's a bad throw. I mean, that's a good throw, but my spear was a bad throw. Bang.
Artifact is secure.
Whee! Oh, I missed. Thank you. See ya.
Nearly through. Artifact is secure.
I'll kill you momentarily. Just be patient, baddies. I spy a dead guy. Bang.
Teammate injured. Artifact
Definitely
recovery.
faster than
Nice
the
job.
488 that full pieces.
I'm coming. Bang. Bang. See, that's another good save. I mean, you can easily get yourself surrounded in this game. Every body's got so much mobility, it's quite easy to get surrounded. So, you know, if you do lose your shields, even if you have just approached an enemy, the very fact that you can sort of use throw to get an explosion and then gun them down and get shields back, that keeps me alive. Bang. Oh, what the... Don't know where spear went. I keep calling it spear, but it's lance.
I'm going to see spells of it.
Our tech wins!
Well, except you have to aim it.
Yeah, no, but just the way like they throw it like a...
You throw it like a spear, don't you? In my defense. I'm gonna have to turn down my game audio here. I can barely hear you guys. But I'll do it when I'm not being shot at from my
Shuttle
own
incoming.
guys.
Get to the extraction zone.
I'll be honest, I am shooting you with scorpions.
Bang. 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 Double kill. Bang. Should have kept that one up. Bang. Bang. Boom. This is our LZ. Bang.
Let's get this together.
Bang. Bang.
Triangle, it says additional rank.
Teammate injured.
I'm coming, you.
Oh, okay. I've just, like, you know when you look at the characters you unlock, and you get little bios, if you click triangle, it says, on rank 1 you get 2 armor tints, rank 2, 2.
Yeah, yeah, you can look into the extra details there and find out exactly what all the bonuses are.
Yeah, so you need, yeah. I thought you maxed out your places like 8.
Oh, I didn't see you there. Boom. Bang. Triple kill! Kill-tacular! Bang. Oh, hello. Kill you the old-fashioned way, I guess. 10 seconds.
No, I can't time out loud.
The barricade!
All targets down, everyone standing. Drinks are on me.
Still owe me a lot of drinks, dude. Keeps offering, he never pays.
He's kind of why he's a cheapskate.
I think he's kind of betting on you don't come back.
I got the worst remotes in the land. I got the worst remotes in the land. I got the worst remotes.
Okay.
Sorry about that. I went to change the volume on my TV and it turned over.
Asari Adept OP.
She's rather... Did I almost score 30,000 on a bronze?
Yeah.
And people say I'm crazy when I said they'll probably nerf the Asari Adept.
Things don't need nerfing in this game. What they need is buffing. Except
There's definitely a lot more buffing that needs to be done than nerfing, that's for sure. Don't you dare nerf the Asari Adept before you've buffed all the other shit, that's for sure.
To be honest, I
See
reckon
why-
because everyone's getting, you know, the double ammunition thing to get double damage on the weapons, it only really makes a big difference if the weapon was already powerful.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys know about this. I'm going to share this information even though and I'm going to put this forward right now. It's a bannable offense apparently. And I will say right now, that's despicable. To ban people for something they can just do in your game is outrageous. You better fix that before you ban anybody, because that's not okay, because this is what you can do, look. You can equip 2 of the same type of booster. So I can put on Cryo Rounds 3, and I can put on Disruptor Rounds 3. Now it says that, oh, your first booster's gone. But of course, if you actually go to the team menu here, you'll see that I actually have them both equipped. And when you've got 2 ammo types equipped, it actually doubles your bullets. Your bullets will hit twice to do cryo round damage and disruptor round damage, or whatever 2 you've got. So it's an effective way of doubling your weapon damage, which a lot of people are doing because the weapons suck so much. But, you know, if you do that, apparently, and if somebody reports you, they'll ban you. But I didn't do anything. I didn't, like, go through any tricky maneuver there. I didn't mess with this and activate that. That just happened. I just selected ammo twice. That was a perfectly innocent thing to do. You might not even realize you've triggered this bug. But, you know, if somebody catches wind of that and reports you, apparently you can get banned for that shit. That's not okay. That's not okay, I'm sorry. See, now, with the rocket glitch, the missile glitch, in the infamous one from Mass Effect 3, you had to do shit to make that happen. You didn't do that by accident. So, no. This is okay. The missile glitch not so much, because people were actively glitching in that scenario. You guys are still very quiet, so if people won't mind me looking at my settings here and getting the voices up, that'll be great. Just my devices.
Well, you've beaten me with Apex rating. I'm not happy anymore.
Well, in my defense, I can play the game.
In my defense, I can't.
This is the input volume. I don't want to adjust the input.
So that's EA's response. If you see someone do that, they will ban you.
Yeah, you can report anybody who's rocking double of the same kind of booster, and they will get rid of you. You know that's
everything that's wrong with the game, which is, I'm not knocking the game. I do love the game. It has problems, but I deal with it.
Yeah, there's still a solid enough foundation there.
Yeah, instead of fixing it and putting a patch or something, if someone does it, oh, you're banned.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That fault's on you guys. That fault's not on the players. That's on you guys. That's a really simple thing to set up or set yourself up with. Really.
I was discussing this with Myth last night. It's like, what happened to the racial bonuses, and what happened to, well, and
yeah, I do miss race bonuses.
Doubling up on the ammo stuff is because the guns don't hurt. The double damage
and also
makes the guns that are powerful feel overpowered. The rest of the guns just feel okay.
Okay, no, you're being far too generous. There are some steaming hot piles of garbage in this game as far as weaponry goes. And let's get real here, guys. Have you guys actually looked at the numbers on these boosters? Rank 3 is a 7.5% increase to weapon damage. That's half of what a level 1 ammo used to give you. And that's level 3 now. So, let's get real. Let's get real here. That's... What is that really giving you? I mean... the bonuses are so tiny in this game, and the numbers that they're boosting start from such a small place. I think there's bigger priorities, honestly.
Give us platinum.
I want the game crashes fixed first.
Right. Oh, I got a reward. My biotic mastery silver. I did need a first aid kit. I'm gonna get myself one of those. How's chat doing? Yeah, you'll read that stuff to me, because I'm just too far away from my computer screen to really make that out, even with my glasses on. I can't read that.
Ronick said, well, they didn't nerf the Vanquisher yet, which they kind of nerfed the headshot.
Yeah, they did. They did nerf the Vanquisher. The Vanquisher had a really big headshot bonus, and they fixed it. It's still good.
He also said he didn't think they'll actually ban anyone, because they can't scam customers at this point. They need them.
Okay, maybe it's just a scare tactic, but the fact is it's not cool. It's not a cool scare tactic, because it's just based on the situation. Like, okay, so let's get back to gold now.
Gold.
Always believe in your soul. Just so we don't do Sandstorm again, I'm gonna go put this on Icebreaker. And I suppose to properly redeem, it's gonna have to be a Remnant one, isn't it?
Derelect said it's like they took everything that made Mass Effect 3 great, threw it out the window. Like, look at the weapon.
Numbers. They had decent numbers in Mass Effect 3. They could have just used those numbers in this game.
Yeah, he said the gold. What is it?
The foundation of the game's changed too much to just. They couldn't just port over the numbers. They definitely had to be retweaked, but I just don't know how they're doing their tweaking here. Cause I can't imagine anybody went into a silver game with a Mattock 10 and said, "Oh, this is overpowered," because it's not. It really fucking isn't. It's dreadful.
Me in the Mattock on gold. I got more invasion kills than I did with the Mattock.
Of course you would. It would literally be more effective for you to just pick up and throw the Mattock at the enemy as opposed to shoot the damn thing.
He also thinks 10% damage bonus for a gold amp is pitiful.
Yeah, it is.
It's weak, dude. It's super weak. I guess I'll put
bonuses did used to give something like 15 or something, or 20%. So, I don't know.
Leaves a lot to be desired.
Go with the Krogan theme.
Alright then, so here's going to be the proper Lance build redemption video. Hopefully I won't like dive out the window off the map again.
That was fun to see.
It was fun. Can never take that away.
Right, I want to burn the world down, so Incendiano.
I'm going to attempt to actually turn up my TV volume again, and hopefully my channel won't change.
Take power booster.
Waiting for
Easy, easy. There we go. Hopefully should be good. And after this one, of course, I'm going to start showing you some of the other characters I've been playing with. And hopefully they still got the colours I selected. Because that happened. That happened. I coloured my guys and then I loaded them back up and they weren't the same colour. I thought, oh, maybe it's just a visual bug. It'll sort itself out. It didn't. I had to go recolour them again.
Emron Fam.
I like to puke green Turian.
She wants to
He
know
did rock it.
barrier strength or recharge.
Barrier strength or recharge? You're going to have to give me more context. I can't. What's that?
So
On.
they say.
On what?
So they said barrier strength or recharge.
On. Well, tell me, mate, whoever that was. Sorry. Tell me what tree that's on, and give me some context there.
Possible they might want your adept build.
Oh, that's coming. That's coming after this video. Stay tuned. For glory. See, look. Back. I just backed up, went forward. I got my 40 shields again. I can go bang again.
Yes and no to that question.
Which question?
Is the new Mass Effect good?
Oh,
Shields are down.
currently love and hate it.
Oh, damn. Sniped.
Burn.
Thank you kindly.
Everything burns. Freaking Remnant.
Bang. Bang.
It was the Asari Adept.
The Asari Adept, yeah, but what tree?
Probably barrier.
Yeah.
The barrier? Oh! Are they talking about rank 4, where you got a choice between like biotic power and force or power recharge speed? Because if that's the case, I did go with the power damage because, as you can see, recharge speed's not an issue. I just got shot. I don't know where from. You up here? Yes.
Probably an observatory.
Bang. Where was my bang? I demand bang.
I'm not sure I want to say one, but stay tuned to the end.
Just 3 hostiles remaining.
Can I also say this radar bugs the crap out of me because I know they've got an icon that shows you when the enemy's above or below you, but at the same time they will tell you enemies are on the same floor as you when they're actually above and below you. So it's like, where are they?
Got a nice
Verticality is so important in this game. I really want it to be like made clear. There are different levels. I don't care if they're almost on the same level as you. If they're not on the same level as me, please make it clear. I don't want to guess. It's annoying. Tighter verticality measurements, whatever that needs to be done. Please do it.
I'd always hang out here.
See? Yeah. Bang.
I also miss the sort of auto lock from Mass Effect 3, especially for melee builds. Sometimes they jump around so much and...
Yeah, the enemy is so mobile in this game. It's really hard to keep track of people sometimes. Ow. Just had something explode at my ass. Give me your shields.
Lost my shield.
Also, if you want to record some banter or remove some banter, that'd be great, because I really don't need to know that I'm out of ammo when I'm using a gun that doesn't have ammo. I really don't need to know that I'm losing shields when I'm throwing my shields because it's an evolution. That'd be great. And also, if they would shut up when they're unconscious, that would be super as well. Because they just keep quipping when they're like got their face in the mud. I've actually literally had my characters like after a sync kill, because you know, fiends, and they're just there with their face in the dirt going, I need ammo. It's like, no, you need a doctor. That's what you need. Bang. Now this lance power can also score headshots. So try and hit the enemy in the head with it if you can, although it's not a top priority, because as we've been saying for quite some time now, the power damage isn't very good. Oh, I got sniggity sniped. I thought I was out there view there, but apparently not. Oh, you could just run by. That's cool.
Oh, wow.
There we go. Thank you.
It lags on me from
That's
time to
pretty
time.
Laggy for me.
No, I know it's incredibly difficult to track some of these icons. They are a bitch. I know you're here, by the way. I'm not doing it back. Just dealing with this dickhead. Die.
Just 3 hostiles remaining.
Boom. That was weird. He's on fire! Bang! I mean, look at that. That's the most basic of Remnant enemies. With half health, on fire. I run up and hit him with a biotic explosion that's rank 6/6, by the way, and he survived. He survived. That's stupid. I'm sorry, that's just dumb. That's just too weak. Oh, where did throw go?
Mile destroyer.
Oh, I'm getting observed.
Watch your head.
488.
Give me your shield.
We have an official
Shields are
overpowered
down.
character that we get into first. He's very definitely.
Let's get this together.
Target down.
Bang. Oh, it's just one of the... And why does every faction need a guy that runs up silently behind you and stuns you? I mean, every faction's got them in far too great a number. They are the most annoying enemies.
How do you think the Asari Adept compares to the Geth Infiltrator in overpowered?
Oh, the Geth Infiltrator was just leagues above everything, to be honest. She's good. She ain't Geth Infiltrator good. Oh, I missed. Bang. Look, these are swarmers. This is like this game's equivalent to a swarmer enemy, and I can't kill it with a biotic explosion.
Shields are down.
I mean, I'm not asking for the world. I don't want to set it on fire. I just want to start a flame in your heart. Please, let me kill swarmers with a biotic explosion that's rank 6/6.
3 more to go.
I've got to work at that. I've actually got to start counting on that timer on the repriming, because it's good. It's really fucking good.
That hurt them. Be ready. Enemies headed your way. We gotta move.
Move, Pete. Get out the way. Not with it. Swarmer. Ow. Give me your shields. Wide, no bang? Guess throw just missed, huh?
No, destroyer.
Bang.
Behind me, Victor.
Ow.
At least these guys haven't eaten train mode yet.
Yep.
The headshots on those nullifiers is they're groin, by the way. Go for the glowy. Bang. Oh look, you survived. Bang. I tell you what would be cool if I could get the biotic link and the melee bonus. But I understand why I can't. That would be cake and eating it. No nullifier, nobody likes you. Not nullifier. Well, I don't. Nobody particularly likes you, but it's the observer who's actually giving shit. Right. Oh, that's a destroyer, huh? Bang.
Actually, I'll just admit it. It wasn't the destroyer that killed me. It was 3 breachers.
Also annoying.
He's been held in this room by observers. Really enough.
Ow. That's always fun. That's always super fun. When that happens. Ooh. Say ah. Nom.
3 left. Go get him.
Huddle up. I'm out of ammo.
I'm out of ammo! No, you're not. You're using a rechargeable weapon.
Lost my shield.
Keep your guard up.
Ronick said play Mass Effect 3 multiplayer on PC with a swarm NATO mod and the swarmers will kill you.
The swarm leader. I saw a cool Left 4 Dead mod on the PC. They just like so many husks, so many husks.
What is that for, Mass Effect?
Although my favourite mod I've ever seen for Mass Effect 3 was somebody made the Claymore a fully automatic weapon, which you might think, oh wow. No, it's hilariously bad because the recoil just basically makes the guy look into the sky the moment he presses the trigger. It's so cool. I love you PC guys sometimes. Ooh.
Shields are down.
I need baddies. Bang. Bang. Can get thrown enough for me. Sweet shield again.
Squad member down.
You will do.
Shields are down.
Fuck you. Shields! No! No! It's too much!
Lost my shield.
Get away! Bang! Get away! Bang! That's it. Come into this chamber of fuck over here. You! Bang!
A lot of fire right now.
Bang!
Let's get this together.
I feel like one of those like trapdoor spiders over here. Just like quickly ducking in and out. Picking fools off. Okay. I guess you've just like reached a new plane of existence. Bang. I missed.
Lost my shield.
You will be shields.
3 more to go.
Headshot.
That hurt them. Be ready.
feel the flamer's exactly the same, just about.
Yeah, its recharge speed is about 3 times as long, but it is about the same.
Does it recharge faster when you cancel it, or is it just obviously?
Faster, but
Are you sure? Because I haven't noticed that at all in this game. I've only really noticed that obviously it shortens the delay before recharging rather than actually. Ooh. So yeah. Oh, you beat me to that one.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's all right.
Old says he wishes.
Oh wait, no, there isn't.
One thing I'm not running out of anytime soon is the Cobra RPG. Bang!
Old says he wishes the Outlaw.
Lost my shield.
Not like, I will destroy you!
I will destroy you! Too soon. Getting ahead of myself.
I'll round them up.
You'll give me shields.
Data's received.
Bang! Bang! Oh no!
Just 3 hostiles remaining.
You were definitely purple, dude. Oh, fuck you, nullifier! Well, no, nullifier. Observers. Although, fuck the nullifiers for actually nullifying frames. You can't have 2 of those guys shooting at once.
My line.
Oh yeah, you did tweet that. Bang!
Sensors clear for now. Great shooting.
I think 48.
Sup, Crow?
Long wait for post.
That counts as It's
Time to
just
go. Get to the extraction
hilarious
site.
noises when she punches.
You can do it, put your back into it. You can do it, put your back into it. Bang. I mean, excuse me, sir, but you should have gone bang. No. Bang. Ooh, hello. Bang.
Krogans should definitely be able to stand their ground.
Oh, can I just get this guy out the window? I'm pissed off. Get you! That's Destroyer. That's him.
2 destroyers.
Come here, give me your shield. Oh, that works too. Nom. So you're still going. Bang!
My shield.
Fire explosion. I do like that touch. That is pretty sweet. I think nerfing the damage of missiles but letting them prime fire combos is pretty fucking cool. I'll allow it. No complaints. It just makes them more involved, honestly. It isn't an easy point scoring tool. It's like a strategic item. It's really cool. Oh shit. 25 seconds, by the way, ladies and gents. Bang! Yes.
Oh, so the stream is like 20. Yeah, 25 minutes off, isn't it?
That's how Apex gets
I
it
think
done.
I
Come
should
on.
And that's the Lance build, ladies and gentlemen.
In that gap.
Kicking ass.
Genuinely
Same map
think
and everything.
set up on a live stream of my own just to how long the waiting lobbies are.
You can't peg that on Andromeda, unfortunately, because I had exactly the same experience with ME3. I think that's more to do with the UK internet than Andromeda's servers.
I never had the problem in Mass Effect 3 though.
Yeah, Bwnci, you're
I thought you were reading the chat for me there. Sorry, what was that, Wild?
Your host has been remarkably laggy for me today.
Really? I do apologise.
Yeah.
They actually
Although I
were
will not
saying-
accept any excuses.
They were on about Mass Effect 1 lines being on characters like "I will destroy you," "Go go go," "I've lost shields."
I just think it's quite remarkable that I'm already kind of annoyed by some of these catchphrases when I didn't actually get annoyed with the Bwnci scream. something's got to be particularly grating for that to happen.
Oops, says I've just realised that PC people have a mod that fight waves of Krogan.
Ooh. You know, you did it to yourselves. You maniacs! You blew it all up! Right, okay, here's the build. Throws at 1. This is a lance build. Annihilation field. I highly recommend you get the radius. That gives you that sweet, massive ring that allows me to just get 40% of my shields every time an enemy enters it, and also primes them for a combo. And thanks to this evolution here, it also debuffs them by 20% so that they really get wrecked up and get the shield drain in. So when enemies do die, you also get 30% of your shields. Without shields, you ain't got lance. So you definitely want that. Lance, I've gone with the radius because it is quite precise. So any little help. And going with the shields because, yeah, the headshot might be nice if the damage was. So I've just gone with... I'm hoping this is a multiplicative bonus. This will help me deal with the plethora of mooks I normally run at. And then finally I've gone with the shield cost. So this gives it no recharge speed but uses up 45% of my shields. Glad it no longer says 0.5. Because that was fake as... It's like, what is that? Then for the offensive biotics, I've gone with the power damage and force here instead of the recharge speed because now I don't need a recharge speed. And this will hopefully get multiplied with the headshots and stuff that the Lance can get. Then I've gone with the debuff, okay? So this is a good evolution. I wouldn't fault you for going for it. I'm hoping it's multiplicative too, just like it used to be. But I got a real feeling that that's definitely multiplicative. So get the debuff. This will not only increase your power damage and your biotic combo damage, it'll also increase your weapon damage. And then finally, I'm going to go... I've been umming and ahhing. I wouldn't bother with this biotic damage. I really wouldn't. Might go with this just for the 15% weapon damage bonus, or I might take my points into throw and give throw a recharge speed boost. It's always good to have a fallback. We're in weird times right now where the weapons suck, and I'm not too keen to spec for them. But you know, hopefully that will be buffed in the future, and probably in that case, the weapon damage will be better for you than the throw recharge. And finally for barrier, I've gone with the max shields here. Oh, this is probably what she was talking about. You got the shield regen delay. Or the max shields. I went with the max shields. So basically, I can run at the enemy and maybe get a lance off before they strip my shields. Seems pretty important. Then there's this bad boy here, the biotic link. Max shields with an active biotic effect increased by 40%. Doesn't just increase your shields, it just restores them by 40% every time an enemy's affected by a biotic. So it's just amazing. It's so good. Which is actually, I've switched over to this evolution on my human adept as well instead of the melee, just because of how it works. And then I've gone with the shields restored by 10% every time I get a biotic kill. So between that and annihilation field, I get another 40%. And that's the lance build. So, time for someone new then. How you doing, Turian Soldier? How you doing, buddy? Got some cash, but I do need to get some ops packs, I believe. Yes, 5, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and get them. Might as well score a little bit of everything too.
Wait, which one's Ronick again?
Ronick is Olaf Patchy. He's one of my donators. It's very special and dear to me.
Ronick, I hate the LaBouffe guy, but I love Palmer. There's a story behind the LaBouffe thing.
It's not a long story, if you care to share it.
Well, I still don't know if I'm saying it right, but I was once presenting a story to Bwnci and Associates, and I said, "Have you heard of Shia LaBeouf?" And apparently,
It's still funny. It's still funny. Carry on.
my pronunciation was incorrect, which deemed me Shia
Foolish.
LaBeouf.
Okay,
As
Shia
well
LaBeouf
as-
too.
There's many words like saloon.
Out of curiosity, can you pronounce his name correctly now?
To be honest, I haven't heard it. Is it Shelley Buff?
Oh yeah, I'll allow it. That's good enough. I'll give you a B+ for Burnley.
Highest grade anyone's ever gotten.
Okay, let's mix up the mission.
Dante has guests over or he jump on.
Oh, no problem, buddy. We all know that you can't handle his accent anyway. So this whole commentary would just be a fit of laughter if he was here. Okay. What should I put on the? I'll probably just go with the cryo rounds, because cryo rounds do kick ass in this. They may not give you much of a damage boost because nothing does, but the cryo effect is pretty damn good in this game.
Quick question.
But pretty damn, I mean,
Noticed
it's
it was
really
the
good.
UK internet thing, like with games. What was the longest you had to wait for a game?
Well, it didn't take me long to realise that people just didn't connect to me naturally, but I did learn that obviously games that were already in progress were a higher priority. So I quickly learned to solo and would just start up games and then the pugs would flood in.
Yeah, but I did that the other day after waiting 2 hours and I still got no one while soloing.
Well, I did that earlier today, actually. I was just knocking out some of the earlier Apex missions quietly, and I just jumped in, started up my own lobby, and pugs did jump in. They came in about wave 2, and I got a full team of 4 afterwards. And once you've got those pugs, they're interchangeable. Kicks or no kicks.
Unless they leave all at once, like they normally do with me.
Well, you got to understand that they're most probably disconnecting from you. You do have a magic ability to just, like, dashboard anybody who comes into contact with you. You and Myth. But at least Myth can host.
I could host.
Once upon a time.
To me. Stole my powers.
You know the drill. Hold this position, clear out enemy forces. Let's do it.
I forget who I selected. Who are we fighting?
Outlaw.
Outlaw! Okay.
I would start the game, but I can't so and I don't want to start going with
Yeah, so this is the good old Revenant. And by good old Revenant, I'm going to say more Mass Effect 3 than Mass Effect 2. But it's only rank 1, so it's far too early for me to say. No, it's actually rank 2. I got it to rank 2. It still does sweet Ethel. Oh, here we go. Get off me. They don't even have the decency to just fuck off and die after you've beat them off either.
Dante hasn't fully recovered from his first palmering yet.
And there goes Wild Frenzy. Every time, dude. Every time. Alright, Super Saiyan! No, not disconnected. I just mean when I go down, he doesn't revive me.
Oh, okay. Well, Dante hasn't recovered from his first palmering. Is now going to be a thing, apparently.
Yeah, so as I was saying, Revenant does some really nice damage, but not at range. You've got to get, like, super, super close before you say, oh, yeah, this is a strong gun. Reload speed's really good on it. Oh, you're still going out.
All clear for now.
But I when I say good, I mean good for Andromeda.
No, whatever, I'll try your method.
Enemies incoming.
I really thought you were going to jump over the cover there. You know what, I would welcome more aggressive Krogans if it would stop them from just spamming that grenade attack. Oh yeah, I've turned off fortification now, haven't I? Right.
Get to cover. Low on ammo.
It's so funny cloaking and watching all the enemies run around the map. With no idea what.
Roar!
Teammate injured.
Nope, that was a grenade. Don't worry, Frenzy, I'll save me.
3 left. Go get him. Low on ammo.
You weren't the last dude? Oh, you are.
Clear for now.
What the hell just happened there? So that Nadalin is like the new Chrysay, apparently? What was that?
Well, it's a terrible price, I'll give you that.
The Chrysay was a terrible Chrysay.
Quick up classified
Okay.
data on the Scourge. Upload it before they lock us out.
For B, I guess.
Want to know a general opinion on the Krogan rifle? It is gold tier, not say, but it's bigger ammo.
Die. Alright. I love how I responded to being meleeed way before he actually meleeed me. That was fun. What? I can't see anything through this fucking cloud of nonsense. What is that?
Fragment uploaded.
Oh!
Nearly through.
So what do you guys actually think of the Krogan assault rifle?
The what now?
Krogan assault rifle.
The Sulkin? Oh my god. I think we gave the Mattock a hard time. The Sulkin. He's just... I have no idea who said that was okay. You are literally better off with your Avenger.
The gold one, is it the Thorkin? The 24 Magma?
Oh, the Thorkin? The Thorkin's cool. You need to have ammo bonus up the wazoo, but yeah, it's good.
Get to cover.
The Remnant, as you can see, still has crazy ammo. Woo! Oh, I thought you actually went off. You're dead now.
Teammate injured. Three left. Go get him.
Hold the line!
Shield down.
No, not my film! Oh, is this wave still going? My bad.
Reload. We're tracking reinforcements.
Watch where you swing those hands, lady.
Enemies incoming.
I got Slender Man arms here, don't fuck around. Okay. Ow, 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 Hydra.
Okay, well I didn't last long enough soloing to get people in, but you know, back to the chat.
Flatline.
I find it was an odd choice for them to like make tech armor a passive and then keep fortification as an active power. Also, those Hydra missiles are fucking ridiculous, by the way. They're so powerful, and they will snake the entire bloody stage to get you. You can get missiled by this thing without even knowing it's where it is. Which is, cheap. It's, like, super cheap. Yeah.
It's not a connection thing. It's just if I'm surrounded by enemies, my PS4 is like, nope, can't do this.
Is that Hydra not taking damage? Come on, into my lair. Into my lair. No! Fucking stupid. I just wanted to punch it dead. Alright. Anything other than reloading in this game. Thank you.
Teammate injured.
Reload. Okay. Maybe I can hit the Hydra now. There we go. There we go. Hello, Krogan. There we go.
So who's using the Paladin in your game?
The what?
The explosive sniper.
I have no idea, honestly. I'm going to peg the infiltrator if I have to.
Is that the point?
Maybe?
It is terrible gun. Like, I'd say the Matrox has a 1-up on it.
I've got piercing on, by the way, guys. This is just how effective it is. At least on that glowy wall. Maybe you can't pierce it. See how this is my piercing. Considerably less effective.
Be ready.
Survival.
En route.
Ow. Oh, that guy's been ferried. Didn't realize. Huh? It's very colourful. Oh, you still need to reload? Come on, dude. Fucking hurry up. That sniper's getting on my nerves, I'm not gonna lie. Can't fucking see. Oop. Oh, doggy, back away. This guy's incredibly tanky. He's like super tanky. Tell you what, getting a decoy back that works like this Solarian's decoy would be fucking sweet. So cool. I wish we could have like a decoy that just operates on its own. Not like have it just give it like AI like the drones and stuff. If it actually mimicked our movements, even if it meant it running into walls and stuff, I'd be cool with it. I just like the idea. Or maybe, here's an I thought. we could have a decoy power where our actual character has to go, like, stay still in cover or whatever. Or just stay still whenever you activate the decoy. And then you take control of the decoy until it dies. Risk reward type of thing. Allows you to scout maybe. Yeah. Okay.
Squad member down.
Thank you.
Try the Remnant strategy.
Oh, damn. Okay. My ops pack worked like a Medigel.
Got all the data. Teammate.
Oh, damn it. This is what I mean about, like, this is why cover in this game is, like, so pointless. The enemy have got such verticality and mobility, it just makes no difference to use cover. Just gonna get hit.
Squad member.
Ugh. I'm jetting. Fuck this noise. It's completely surrounded here. And as you can see, my Revenant's not the fastest killing machine. What I was actually using on this build before was an incisor, which I'll be blunt with you, my incisor 10 is actually a lot stronger than this Revenant 2. But when I started with this guy, because he's got this fortification, and it's fortification's got an evolution at rank 5 that lets you add stability, even more so. So I was thinking, oh, I guess this could be my stability build, and I'll just put a gun that kicks a lot on this guy and go with that. But then I started getting my hands on all the damage resistance bonuses and the hold the line and stuff and the evasive shit in the soldier tree. And I was thinking, this guy's actually really, really tanky. So maybe a more unique thing to do with the Turian Soldier would be to... Oh, fuck this. Would be to, like, just get, like, a gun that's got no accuracy and, like, get super close to enemies. Which is what I'm doing with the Revenant. Because its damage is not great from just any little bit of distance. So I thought, okay, I'll use this guy, I'll tank with this guy, and I'll get the damage done on the Revenant that most other characters can't. But it's still early days. The Revenant is a low level and not particularly strong. I mean, there's obviously other guns I can get my hands on. Maybe the Hurricane. Well, I'll be surprised if the Hurricane isn't super effective. The Piranha, obviously, but I've seen people get some pretty good range on that thing already. I mean, double Krogan, I mean, really. What can I do? It's just Stunlock City. Ow.
Lost my shield. Get to cover. Mission complete. Full team secure.
Yeah, so, you know, that's the Turian Soldier. The problem with most of the aliens in the uncommon class, and from what I can tell, the res and ultra res, is that they got two of the same moves that all of your common guys have got. So yeah, frag grenade is good, but I've already got two characters that's got turbocharge and frag grenade. So I've focused on making use of fortify on this guy.
Oh, okay.
Is there any powers they haven't used from single player yet? I'm trying to think.
Havoc Strike. Havoc Strike. You gave us a Turian Havoc, and you didn't give it Havoc Strike when Havoc Strike is in the game. Have I said Havoc Strike enough yet?
People are just on about Twitch.
So here's the build. Fortify, I've gone with the damage resistance. I've got this one here, the power armor. This gives me more accuracy and stability when Fortify's on. And also there's a melee bonus. And what I'm going to also go with this guy is this bad boy here. Damage resistance accumulated per second is 5. And it caps out at 25. So it was essentially another 25. But, well, not another, an actual 25%. I say percent. They don't say percent. They just give us random units, which could mean absolutely anything. But yeah, so it's more damage resistance with this guy. If I stand still and, as you can see, just getting nice and close and just drilling them with a good gun that does some good drilling is probably the way to go with this guy. Turbocharge, I've gone with the duration, I've gone with the accuracy and stability, and I've gone with this one, the rate of fire and clip size again, just because the Revenant's really working out. I don't seem to need this evolution right now. Depending on what gun I might put on him later, I might want to switch up to the big clip, but right now that's what I'm rocking. Fragment aim leaving at 1. Munitions training, I've gone with the weapon damage, I've gone with the reload speed, the clip size, and the spare ammo, and I've gone with the debuff. Okay, so I can get a 24% debuff on enemies if I hit them with 12 rounds, which I think I was getting on pretty fucking quick. And then this is his combat fitness. So I've gone with max shields and health. I've gone with the... This is what I mean. What's the point in these cover bonuses when cover itself is so redundant? I've gone with the resistance while evading and airborne, just so I can be mobile. And plus with Fortify, I don't know if you guys notice, it makes you pretty damn slow. So you're normally going to be using evasive maneuvers just to get around the map with this guy. So that's going to just keep me in another constant state of sort of damage reduction, which I like. And then Hold the Line is absolutely incredible. It gives you a 200 units of damage resistance when you're on 30% of your health. So this guy's got the potential to be extremely, extremely durable. And I think you should probably take that opportunity to just get a gun with really bad accuracy and... I don't know, maybe not the best rate of fire, or whatever. You know what bloody Marksman does for you. It will fine-tune it so your accuracy's good and all your bullets are hitting. It'll make your bullets come out faster. It's all that kind of good stuff. So any gun, most guns will benefit from those bonuses, but one that's particularly inaccurate or unstable is a really good choice for this character. Like I said, before I was using the Incisor on him, and it's actually stronger than my Revenant 2 right now. I could do another game. I might show you a game with the Incisor, or I might just, level up my Revenant. We'll see. The future has all the answers.
Everyone's just currently discussing single player and what loadouts they use and things.
Oh yeah, single player, you must be able to just completely break, right?
Yeah, no, people are saying that even 50 hours in, the Avenger is still a better gun to use than most others.
That's dreadful. That just takes away all incentive to actually unlock anything else.
I guess, it just depends.
Because they got like a really complex, moderating system in the single player, don't they? Like super complex. Where you need all these resources and these schematics and all that stuff. Why would anybody go through all that if the Avenger's still the top tier?
It's not as complex as people make out to be. It's simple, really. You have a development screen, it's like research development. You research it, then you go into your development screen, tells you what you need, get what you need, build it. It's not as complex as people make out to be.
Fair enough.
N7 Operative says 100 damage resistance is the same as 50% damage resistance, apparently. I don't know.
Say that again.
He said 100 damage resistance is the same as 50% damage resistance.
Right, so they're half values essentially, or I guess double values.
Yeah.
All right. But okay, so that Hold the Line bonus gives me basically 100% damage resistance when my health falls to a third. So that would suggest that the enemies still have like a damage bonus against people who are out of cover. Because I don't know if you guys realise that in Mass Effect 3, any players who wasn't in hard cover got the enemy had a 40% damage bonus against you. So there must be something like that in the game. If what that is true, because that means that Hold the Line gives you a 100% damage bonus, damage resistance, and you are not immune to damage when you get to third health with that evolution. So there's something at work there.
He doesn't know for sure. It's apparent, but I remember
Okay.
someone saying that to me before, that the damage resistance isn't what it says it is.
Right. Well, if that's true, that means this character can very, very easily get complete damage immunity when he reaches a third. Because look at this. I've got 40 damage resistance at base with Fortified, so that's 20. And then I get to rank 3 and I get 10, so now I'm up to 25. Then I get this rank at 4, and that's basically brings up to 35. And then finally when I get here, that will bring me up to, that's 25. So that, just to make it easy, we'll say that's 45 damage resistance. And then I go here, and I've got, well, let's just ignore these because these are situational. But if I got hold the line and I'm on a third of my health, that's a 135% damage resistance. No, 45 damage resistance, which, if it's the same as Mass Effect 3, that's complete damage immunity when you're at a third of your health with this character. I'll be surprised if that's the case. Honestly. But, cool if it is.
He says it in one of the powers that it's essentially 50% of what you think you're getting.
Right. Why give us a unit that... Just give us the percentages. I mean, why? Why be so weird about it? Anyway, moving on to the next character. This is the Krogan. As you might notice, he has Charge and Nova. I'm not going to be using Nova, because I've already got 2 Charge and Nova characters. This is... a melee build?
Well,
Magma.
Ronick says he likes having a moderator in chat who constantly talks and points out cool things. I'll take that as a compliment.
Yes, I like that too. So you can take that as a compliment from me too. Let's put some good stuff on here. Actually, I got some new mods, so maybe let's switch this up. I got the melee I definitely want. What's this? The smart choke's broken, by the way, guys. That's what I got on. Apparently, it's a broken mod. It doesn't work. So I'm going to go ahead and switch up for spare ammo, I guess. I mean, it's good for the
What
hash.
does the smart choke do again?
It's supposed to increase the accuracy of shotguns, and apparently it does not.
I don't know. I've always had it on my. It seems to work with the Piranha. Like from when I've been using it, I seem to get a lot more damage done when I'm up close. When I've got it on, to opposed when I don't.
Well, if you're up close, you don't really need accuracy.
I know. But
You know.
like, if, say, for example, if I've not aimed in and I'm in the same distance, I'll do a bit more damage when I've got the spread reducer on because more pellets are hurting him.
Well, like I said, we're all trading rumors and stuff right now. I'm being told that the smart choke does not work. That might explain why the scatter shot did nothing for me. 100% damage immunity is unattainable, I think, at the moment. Only time will tell. Because like I said, if you were in hardcover in Mass Effect 3 and you had 100%, if you had 100, yeah, it was percent back then. If you had 100% damage resistance and you were in hardcover in ME3, you were immune to damage. If you were outside of cover and you had 140% damage resistance, you were also immune to damage. But there was very, very few situations where you could reach that level, and they were fleeting. It's like my Batarian Brawler build, for instance. When you were in that heavy melee animation, you were at over I think 150% damage resistance, which is why you could fly in front of the face of a platinum Cerberus turret and bust it before it did any damage to you, because you were actually immune during that melee animation. Because you had the biotic charge, and you had the blade armor, and you had the massive damage resistance just from the heavy melee that the Batarians have.
Game Kings 1000 said, "What's so good about the barricade, though?"
You need to go back in time, my friend, and check out last week's stream and just see for yourself what's so good about the barricade. So, fortification back on. And which fortification was the middle power for the Turian Soldier as well, because that's super annoying that comes off by accident when I'm trying to do marksman. Right, so instead of just charging, novering, and meleeing again, because, you know, I've got that build, now I'm just charging and meleeing, which is super effective. But it also, what you have to understand, I'm seeing an enemy, I'm going biotic charge, And then I'm going triangle, triangle. And then I find another enemy and I charge and I press triangle and they die. Oh, there's a guy in the air. I'll do this and then I'll triangle, I guess. And here's a guy, triangle. Oh, there's another one, triangle, triangle. So you get the point here. It works because there's so many melee bonuses in the game, but melee combat is just so like flimsy. It's like it's just there's nothing to it. It's a button. You press a button and your character melees. There's no real melee combat. It's not deep. There's no depth to this combat. Oh, double kill. That's kind of cool. This is it. This is meleeing in Andromeda. Triangle. Triangle.
He said he watched our stream, he just doesn't remember about the barricade, so...
Then you best well, now what you need to know is when the streams go up on the channel, I actually put stuff in the video description that actually links you to each individual gameplay, so you can go ahead and just check out the Sentinel part of that stream and watch back. I mean, Wild's doing it. Triangle. Triangle.
Thou shalt doubt the power of barricade.
Never doubt the power of barricade. It is sinful.
All enemies clear. Keep it up.
I mean, this is about as cool as it gets. If I see an enemy over, I can jump over and go, ha! Aerial strike. And this is the inherent problem with melee combat. It's like, I understand if they wanted to make melee, you know, just less of a thing in Andromeda. I'm okay with that. But the problem is, they put in all these melee bonuses, encouraging you to melee, and then they didn't flesh out the combat. There's just no depth to this. It's like I'm not setting up a melee attack and charging in and you know, or doing a string of melee attacks, or I haven't got anything cool like a wind-up hammer or something. I'm just pressing one button repeatedly until the enemy falls over. And it's as exciting as it sounds.
I presume Up means he likes barricading behind you.
Feel free to throw in a Nova again, particularly when you've got enemies that will melee you back and stagger you. It gives you, there is some damage immunity while you're in Nova. Just helps you sort of chain them together. That's about as deep as it gets, to be honest. The Krogan is as tanky as ever. Let's just make that absolutely clear. Fortify and biotic charge is just ridiculous tankage. So, I don't know, maybe when the guns get good, I'll probably just turn this into a weapons build. But this is what works now. Lost him.
I'm reading a flatline.
No, not a grenade.
I swear, all of your, like, Up is just a troll. I swear.
What?
Up 4 he's painted his gestures like the enemy, he likes barricading behind new players.
Oh, he's been reading Myth's notebook, apparently. That's one of Myth's favourite things to do. Bang. Triangle. Triangle.
Sensors clear for now. Great shooting.
There is 2 melee attacks, technically, although you can win a fucking prize if you can spot the difference. If you, from a standstill, you do this. While you're running, you do that. Yeah, so that's melee combat.
Picking up classified data on
Yeah,
the
he's
Scourge.
definitely a troll. He says
Uploaded
I
before they lock us
start up new lobbies on Geth and shoot the players who spawn in and see.
Are you sure that isn't Myth? Myth's got a new troll for this game. He tells people to jump on the shuttle to actually extract, but this is his favourite map to do it on because the shuttle actually spawns quite a distance from extraction, so it's really hard to get back in time if you fell for that. Ooh, hello, St. Killer.
What was the other one? Switching hands gives different bonus.
this is just not going to work while you're here. I need to rally with my buddies. Useless shields! They're not useless, but they really do keep you going. Who needs more?
The Asari duelist have the 2 melees?
No, she does not. I mean, she has the standstill melee and the forward melee, which is probably just like the standstill melee, but with a bit more of a lunge. And I think it does slightly more damage, maybe. But yeah, she's basically got the one attack. Which is like, and her one attack is basically like one section or one swing of like the N7 Slayer's melee from Mass Effect 3. She does it once. Just one time. Now, I was really excited for melee combat when I heard that there was actual melee weapons in Andromeda. And I thought, okay, now this maybe have some depth. Instead of having like a complex like controls for melee, some deep combat, maybe all the depth comes from what you equipped. So, like, if you put a Krogan hammer on your guy, you've got a melee build going on. If you put that Asari sword on your character, you've got a melee build. But no, that's not the case. Melee characters come with a weapon pre-equipped. That is their melee. They'll use it when you press triangle or whatever fucking button you have to press. And you just do it again and again until the enemy remembers to die.
Yeah, Derelect boosted at 75% melee damage. Meanwhile, the biotic damage is only 15%, and run damage is absolutely 10%, and you can run the wire running
Incoming fire!
Oh!
which is
Data
true.
received. That's a wrap. Nearly through. Squad member down.
There is currently no reason to use any from the Juggernaut.
I mean, yeah, there's nothing that interesting in the game. I loved some of the melees in Mass Effect 3. I mean, the Krogan charge was good fun. The I'm just gonna gel. I forget its name now. Well, whatever its name was, whatever the Juggernaut had going on, really cool. It wasn't cool for damage, but it was cool for its utility, you know? It was just, there was more to it. It was fleshed out, you know? It wasn't just press one button until the enemy falls over. This is basically whack-a-mole, let's be honest. This is like glorified whack-a-mole. Fuck! Fuck! What? Huh? What? Okay. Not entirely sure what that was.
He's the myth equivalent of here.
This guy can only see through on his altar. Sweet Bwnci strats. See ya.
Sensors clear for now. Great shooting.
Go us!
Yeah, so if you guys are looking for a tank to help you get through your gold games, the Krogan Vanguard's still an incredible fucking tank.
All the Krogans are tanky, all the enemies just seem to go for you because they're taking target.
I don't know, there might be some truth to that. I certainly, well, I don't want to get ahead of myself because I think the Krogan Engineer is going to be the next. Don't charge that guy. And maybe don't get me started on... I mean, this Fiend enemy is unacceptable. I'm going to tell you that right now. This guy is unacceptable. The fact that he's just allowed to work the way he works, it's not okay. It's like, it's so not okay. He's so big that he gets stuck on maps, and the way that's ramified is he'll just randomly, like, skip and jump through maps. And when he does that, he gets close enough to you to just take you out the game instantly. Also, the range on that fucking sinkill is completely bust, because he can literally pick you up from the other side of the map if he feels the need. And this is just, he's just going around and he's doing that. It happens every single Kett game. I have never seen a Kett game where that Fiend enemy didn't break the map or just behave irregularly. So I don't know how that got by any kind of testing. You've only got to play Kett once and see a fiend and go, oh yeah, this enemy's a mess. He's completely broken. I mean, all you can do is just keep the fuck away, but at a moment's notice, he's just on you. It's like this, he's on you, and there's no explanation why. He just is. It is useless to resist. And this isn't going to be so much an issue in this game because I'm a Krogan, but there's far too many anointed in the enemy allotment for this faction. You just constantly get completely and utterly surrounded. They always tend to flank as well. They got like real flanking strategies, these guys. There's always one either side of you, and they just put out so much damage. It's just unrecoverable. There's too many of them because it never feels fair being killed by these anointed most of the time. It's normally an anointed behind you because you're trying to fight the 2 or 3 anointed that's in front of you first. It's like, I mean, that's an exaggeration. I think I've seen maybe 3 anointed at once.
Let's get out of here.
But the DPS is crazy. It's like crazy DPS they've got, and they're extremely mobile. You know, they're very, very mobile. They get around, they flank you, and then they rip you to shreds. There's too many of them. All their damage needs to go down, as far as I'm concerned. If you want to know what just happened to me then, I think a fiend just went on my head. I'm lucky to be alive.
Both want phantoms to come back.
Oh shit. Nope. No.
What do you guys think about phantoms coming back for Andromeda?
Fuck them. Fuck them. I can't charge. Can I charge? Target required. Target required. Target required. Target required. Is everyone getting this? Target required. 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 Target still required. I can't charge anymore. I've lost it. There we go. Never mind. I guess I'm only half as tanky as I used to be.
Bringing back, if you give a berserker a sync kill, the game will just end.
I mean, target. Yay! I'm back in business. Okay. Apparently, I just needed to headbutt some more. No, it's gone. My headbutt's locked up. Fucking hell. One problem to another. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. And that's a fiend. Hey, guy. If you heard him come in, you're a better man than me.
They do need to, I think they need to get changed the beam size, like the same size as the brute one.
Oh god.
Teammate injured.
I think the fiend needs to go for the map properly. They've got some really cool, like, breakable doorways and stuff on these maps that you just see the large enemies break through, and it is, like, cool and cinematic. I like it. It's a really cool touch, but the fiend hasn't got time for that shit, so he normally just, like, teleports forward when he's supposed to be doing his jam there. You might want to missile there, Bwnci, because you are swimming in enemies.
I'm reading a flat line.
I mean, I love the barricade as much as the next guy, but there you go.
I'm reading a flat line.
There's a lot of enemies that spawn at once in this game.
Oh, yeah. He just pulled me through a wall. Yep.
Yeah, I missed that, sorry.
Alright.
And there you go. Brian just got ripped through a wall by the fiend. I think you're on your own, Bwnci.
I'm reading a flat line.
Yeah, this game didn't have an open beta, did it? It just had the 10 hours.
No, they cancelled that, or at least announced that they weren't going to do that, like, at the very last minute. Oh no, there is somebody with you. Cool.
I bet they were correct that.
Oh, you meant you've got the infiltrator, so all the aggro's still on you. Be ready for that. Watch out behind you. Move, move, move! Ooh, get out of there, dude. Yeah, still do chip shot like that. But at least, at the very least, most of the time, you can see the orb come in and respond to it. Although, you know, sometimes you can't. Because it does just get you super quick sometimes. What I have noticed, though, with the Outlaw faction is, see, when they announced in the patch that they were going to make his, like, melee smash lethal, I think was the word they used. They said it's now lethal. And I did jump to the conclusion that they added a sync kill. And, they basically made that thing sync kill you. But every time I'm hit with it, I don't know if it's still bugged or whether it's now working the way they wanted it to work. It doesn't actually sync kill you. It just forces you to medigel. It will, like, it downs you. Which is quite possibly the best thing all sync kills could do, I think. I think that's fully acceptable. If enemies having attacks that just down players still doesn't take them out of the game, that means their teammates can pick them up. God forbid teammates work together, you know, and you can gel if you've earned your dough and you've brought in medigels into the game. You know, it's not game over because of some cheap fucking animation that played that you didn't see coming. Now, at least with the Hydra, if he smashes you up, you've gotta lump that. He's like, you should know it's coming. There's a strong punishment for it, so it definitely deters players from getting so close and being so reckless with the Hydra, but it doesn't also end your game. If they want to do that with every sync kill enemy, that'd be super. In fact, that would actually nullify many of my issues with the Fiend. I mean, he still needs to be, like, completely fixed, but if he didn't just straight up take you out of a wave, that'd be fine. You know, it's like, it'd be annoying, but it would be fine. You know, right now, it's unacceptable, I would say.
Everyone wants the Quarians back in their lives.
Quarians.
3 more to go.
I'm less concerned with the aliens we get. I'm more concerned with the powers they bring. Because we're not seeing enough of that. Because right now, if you look at, like, well, they're not really DLC, but the added characters that we're getting in the multiplayer right now, they're coming with 1 new power. And then 2 you've seen before. Now, if you look back at, like, the first new set of characters we got with Mass Effect 3, the Resurgence pack, you had, like, the Geth. And they brought with them Hunter Mode. They brought Geth Turret. You know, there was multiple. They brought 2 powers with them. And then you had the Praetorians, who brought Blade Armor, Ballistic Blades. You know, they brought 2 powers into the game. They didn't bring 1. I think that should be the minimum. There should be only 1 power on repeat.
Stay sharp.
They did bring the Batarian Gauntlet as well. Like, that in itself.
Well, that's their melee.
Yeah, I know, but it was.
We've got major enemy targets nearby. Let's take them out.
I love that. What was it called? Biotic Dome or whatever it was with the.
Oh, the Sphere. Yeah, the Biotic Sphere was
I love
fucking
that.
kick-ass as well. And although not a new power, at least her Reeve worked differently. You know, it was her Reeve was stronger than the Drells.
Oh god.
I hate it. These guys are the worst targets. They are the absolute worst targets. They just keep putting their barrier up so fast, they take ages to kill. Which is alright as a boss enemy. As a target, it's a fuckeries. So I'm just going to go ahead and nuke him twice, I think. Fuck you. And hopefully it'll change now. Getting revved. Cool. See you later. Yay! Somebody I can deal with. Bang. Bang.
Target down.
Okay. Oh dear.
Get to cover.
Quick energy. Oh, are you gone? Yeah, you're gone. I was about to say energy drain. Get the fire explosion. And okay, I'm on my own here.
Get up there.
Hang in there, Apex.
He's already getting.
United's here, which means the Fiend's probably not too far away.
Does the Fiend actually make noise?
Cover.
Does the Fiend do what?
Does he make noise, or is it just?
He does make noises, but the only time I fucking hear him is when he's actually killing you, as opposed to when he's approaching you. kill?
I've never had a kill, to be honest.
I'm reading a flatline.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Ugh. You got lots of time to deal with this guy, actually, now. Whoop. Oh, I can't see your orb through all the particle effects. That's making it quite tricky to deal with you.
Still
I'm
tracking your
dealing
target.
with enemies that are dead but still walking around.
Oh, good, yeah. I got a video like that I'm planning on uploading to Twitter. Bang. Bang.
I'm reading a flatline.
If anyone's got a missile, that would be nice. Speed this fucker up. If you got gels, please, you... Oh, good. I just charged the fiend's backside.
Definitely not where you want to be.
Shields are out.
Well, I didn't know that. If you're down, they can sync kill you. They pick you back up and then sync kill you.
Really? I was not aware of that either.
Neither was I.
This is a shitstorm. Whoever's got a Cobra needs to use it now. You need to do it. Oh, I haven't got my fucking fortification on because that comes off. You know.
I'm reading a flatline.
Oh wow. Do you know how enemies elevate up and down? I just had an elevator.
This is look at him. He's got his orb back on. I just watched you get nuked, and it's all. Oh, we fucked it. This guy's the worst target because nobody can do enough fucking damage to these people before they get their orbs back up.
Aborting the mission.
Ugh. I mean, I don't need to do a redemption game for the Krogan. You've seen it. That's what he does. It works. I mean, I can kill an Ascendant, just not in the fucking time frame the targets ask for. Because none of my weapons are strong enough.
Yeah, it's sort of, even with like, it's a main struggle with group friends, especially with pugs. Like, they have no clue what to do when it's an Ascendant.
Yeah, so that's Kett nonsense for you. And a bit of a Kett rant.
Gamer King said, imagine if the Reapers learned of the initiative and turned up in the DLC.
Makes you wonder if they would care.
Hmm.
I mean, they had their jurisdiction. I don't know if they give a shit about anything outside the Milky Way, to be honest. Yay, I finally got a shotgun piercing mod. Thank you. Yeah, these mods definitely seem to be rarer than characters and uncommon weapons because I literally had to get all of those maxed out before I even saw a single uncommon mod. Finally starting to get them now.
Yeah,
But okay, so here's the build.
I
for
kind
the
of guessed that uncommon mods are rarer than uncommon weapons in
They're definitely a lower priority, that's for sure. I wouldn't see them until I got everything else maxed out. But yeah, here's the Krogan for you. He charges radius, melee, and gun, and then he's got the full shields and the damage resistance. Fortify, I've gone with the damage resistance. I've gone with the accuracy and stability and the melee damage, most importantly. I've also gone with this. So I can actually deactivate Fortify and prime enemies for a tech combo. And then I can charge in and detonate said tech combo. Because, you know, tanky enough. Apex rating I haven't done yet. I'm just going to go with all the weapon on here because he's got no powers going on for him if you're not using Nova. So weapon damage I'm going to go with. Headshots I'm going to go with. Yeah, definitely headshots and spare ammo. And I'm going to go with weapon accuracy and stability then. And then he's just melee, melee, and melee in his rage tree. And that's a Krogan for you.
Up 488 said, what would make a good multiplayer enemy, do you think?
A good multiplayer enemy?
It's hard to think of
Interesting
like
question.
a new enemy, because there isn't... The only enemies we have are in the multiplayer.
Well, I'll tell you one. I'll tell you. I mean, I'm not a games designer. a professional one, and so I'm not going to pretend to be. But all I can say is, when I play this game, I know what really grinds my gears and ruins the experience for me. Every one of these factions have enemies that force you into cover, while simultaneously spawning a bunch of enemies that force you out of cover. So you're just constantly getting it up the arse from every single faction, and it grates and it grinds and it's so annoying. I mean, look at, you got the nullifiers on the Remnant faction. They shoot through walls and stuff and they stagger you with every bloody blow. So your natural thing is to just kind of get out of the way and move and run in the open. But God forbid you do that, because then they've got the observers that will snipe you and track you just endlessly wherever you go and force you into cover, but cover doesn't work because there's the nullifier. So you just got stuff like that going on constantly. With the Kett faction, their ascendant boss, his shots just hit you through walls and stuff, so you can't stay in cover. But as soon as you jump out, you got the fucking anointed with their super turrets and mobility just ripping you to shreds if you go out of cover. So there's no strategy. What I loved with Mass Effect 3 before they basically buffed all their enemy factions into one solid blob is they had like a personality. The Geth had this incredible before it just used to be weapon damage. They just used to hit really hard. They had some stagger, and that would just, so players knew you're gonna have to take cover if you don't want to get a hard time from the Geth. And then the Reapers were the complete opposite. It's like it was pointless going into cover against the Reapers. They were on you. They just chased you down relentlessly. So you had to keep moving. So basically, every time you got a different faction, you got a different type of game. But they buffed them all so that every faction had suppressing units and decovering units. So there was just never any strategy that worked for any particular faction. You basically just had to learn to just get good with every faction. And Andromeda is like that right out the fucking gate with its bestiary. They've just got enemies that just, there is no one thing you can do. There is no one strategy to practice. It's just like keep moving and try to out DPS the enemy. That's all you can do. But unfortunately, unlike Mass Effect 3 right now, we can't out DPS the enemy. It's incredibly difficult to do. There's like maybe 4 weapons you've got. And one character who's got like I would say the Asari Adept's like the only character I would say is powerful.
I don't know, but I'd love to see like a complete non-humanoid enemy who uses like organics for everything, like an organic weapon would be cool. Which is essentially kind of collector stuff. It's a collector weaponry, that. But there is a hint of technology in there. I mean, like a gun that's just a tree.
So what you say? Well, this like it fires bones.
Yeah, like
shards
like
of bones. Okay, that sounds
cool.
sounds pretty Krogan. I'll give you that much. It's probably going to be better than the Ruzard.
Just put Iron Groot in here and I'll be happy.
No, I don't need to buy anything. Let's just put on some stuff here. So this is going to be the last one for this stream. I know this stream's been pretty bitter, but unfortunately, I've got to a point now in the multiplayer where I'm doing a lot of the same thing. And the only thing I can really address at this point is what still isn't working. It's like I got these gold weapons. They're still not great. I've got all these powers and combos, and they're not great. The enemy is still doing all this shit to me, and that's not great.
To do, unless someone wants to jump in, but no one seems to be doing it.
Yeah, I haven't had any messages. I don't know if there's been anything in the chat.
Okay.
No one seemed. I mentioned a couple of times that if you want to jump in, tell me or message Bwnci. I think everyone who's been on tonight hasn't been on PS4.
Fair
or
enough.
isn't yet.
It's alright.
We can kick this guy. This guy's a punk.
Ronick said, "Why don't we fight sentient planets? That'd be cool."
Sentient planet.
That'd be a cool little bonus mission. Fight your way through in a jungle that's alive.
I mean, it would be incredibly difficult to input into the game, but like,
yeah.
I would have liked to like they kind of did it with Mass Effect 2 for Grunt's loyalty mission, but like an on-foot Thresher battle. If that was just the wave exclusively, forget everybody else. It's just like, here's a boss wave, deal with this fucking Thresher type of thing. That would have been cool. Or this long neck. I mean, I know they're enemies from the past. I'm not saying bring them back, but you know, something that might work similar.
Do you remember the ruins on the Krogan homeworld in 3, where
yes,
I'd love a map like in ruins like that.
Did you know that the giant hazard map was supposed to be like that? It was supposed to be that dark that every character was had flashlights to see. But it proved to be bad in a horde mode situation because, of course, you need clarity when you're surrounded by enemies. So they just made it nighttime.
Yeah, but there wasn't really much.
Or at least that's what I've heard. So this is the Krogan. I'm using a Incinerate and Overload build on this one. I will use Assault Turret. I'm not on like an anti-pet thing already. They haven't really done anything to make the pets bad yet, and hopefully they never do. It's just I've got another Human Engineer, and I'll probably do that on her. Oh yeah, I forgot what gun I was using here. This is the Falcon. It's pretty good. It's level 1 right now, so I can only hope that it gets better. But it does not work like the Falcon of Mass Effect 3. It's basically its area of effect is a lot smaller, but it is far better at just doing direct shots. Pretty good for crowd control. I'm thinking with this character, maybe that'll be the jam. I'm going to just try and get some really nice power combos with this one and a good area effect one that you can understand why I was so disappointed in the Venom shotgun. Because it didn't fill the criteria I was looking for. Oh shit, there's a dude by here. Doing this in the wrong order, actually. I should be starting with my Incinerate here and then following up with Overload. The only reason I'm not is because I haven't leveled up my Overload yet, so it hasn't really got the multi-target thing I want. I can get 2 targets with it. I got my radius, I got my Incinerate spec for radius, so I can prime as many Incinerates as, fire combos as possible. Okay. Don't know where that Incinerate went. So hopefully I can just prime a bunch of enemies and get a bunch of fire combos going with this character. Although I can go role reversal because rather than go for the double Incinerate, I went with the detonate Incinerate because we haven't covered this yet on the streams. But it doesn't tell you this, but Overload primes tech combos. it does do it. So that's cool. So I would, no matter what order I do, well, it doesn't matter any character with Overload, you can prime tech combos with Overload.
I didn't put my Incinerate to detonate on my Krogan.
Why does this character say wash your hands?
I'm reading a flatline.
Oh. Who? I think
Overload only detonates 1 combo, even though it chains, which is like a step backwards, but you know.
Does it only detonate 1 combo? I think I've seen it detonate multiple.
No, it detonates 1 combo and primes multiple.
Oh. Okay. Then maybe I am doing it in the right order. Except for in this case where I'm dealing with an armor target, so I want a fire explosion even though I didn't fucking get a fire explosion then. Just overloaded him when he's clearly on fire, but the game didn't chain the combo like it's supposed to. Alright then, so Overload doesn't get you multiple detonations, which is disappointing, not gonna lie. But apparently it does prime multiple, so maybe going this way around is the right way to go. I thought I saw it with my my Human Engineer doing the cryo beam and Overload. I thought I was getting multiple, but there's so many particle effects, I suppose it's easy enough to make that mistake. I mean, that's another bestiary that every faction's got that enemy that just silently runs up, and I do mean flies and runs in behind you and then fucking stun locks you. Super annoying.
All enemies clear. Keep it
So
up.
you can give up using cover just because of those enemies, to be honest.
It does seem like Vanguard and Death Box and stuff, they don't need cover to survive.
Take them out.
Will do.
Well, yeah, anybody who can just generate shields for themselves is really strong, which is why the barricade build works so damn well. Which is why the Vanguards are always awesome, unless they turn into frogs. That is a thing, unfortunately. Oh, did they fix that? Because I can't say I've encountered that since the patch, so that might be fixed.
Teammate injured.
Credit where it's due, like.
I'm not sure I still haven't played the Vanguard.
It does happen, it used to happen with the Krogan Vanguard as well, which is hilarious.
I haven't done it with the Krogan. I wasn't playing the Krogan Vanguard back in the day.
Oh, I played the Krogan Vanguard before the patch, the thing out, and I kept stuck in the frog post. Just until you can charge again, really. Is it getting down from that?
Target down.
I will say, I do still think this Falcon can still score headshots, because I shot a guy in the head with this, and his head exploded. So, maybe still headshots with it. Oh, thanks. Fun.
Nearly through.
Always fun.
Teammate injured.
Ow, what the wild word for this
Put a
guy?
robot down.
Where? Oh, there. Right, okay.
God, observers, man. Oh shit, I just only now realised it's targets. I apologise. Let me get involved. Bang. There we are.
Well, at least you're not me realising we only have 10 seconds left on
The thing is, especially the problems I've been having, the only solution that I can think is to get a PlayStation Pro, the upgraded one. I don't have the money for it, but that's the only thing
the thing is,
Is there any confirmed fixes with the Pro? Because that's a heavy investment if it doesn't fix it, you know?
no, I got
Yeah, no,
told the
everyone's
opposite.
getting the
that-
same issues on all platforms, so there's no point in getting
That's
pro.
Yeah, because Myth said he has the same problem on both his PlayStation and his Xbox One, so that's it's not a PlayStation thing.
I would definitely
Well,
not.
I was just talking about the process power.
Yeah, I suppose there is that, but I God knows. That's the problem. I don't think anybody knows what the actual problem is.
Power only helps with the nullifiers eating all the frames. That's the only thing that helps with.
yeah, that's true.
And apparently people get more crashes on the Pro, and apparently it's not as optimized as all the other things.
Oh, well, you heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen.
Because after
The
hours
word
of
apparently was used first.
yeah, no, because
Look at that tech burst. Look at the damage it did.
when I was searching for multiple crashes every 10 seconds, people were saying that it might be because of the Pro or the different
Wow, I don't think I actually did any damage to its shields then. Let's reload.
Posh,
Wait it again.
he wants to know if we found out the power's scale of difficulty yet.
They don't seem to.
Well, it's really difficult to say because I can confirm that on all difficulties, power combos suck. So, it's, I will say, however, it doesn't seem like they're any weaker on gold. So I would go and say probably. You know, I think power combos do still scale with the difficulty. They don't seem to get any weaker. You just got to take into consideration that the enemy have less health.
I got 2 M7s in one match.
Lucky gay.
I got a Naladin and an Krogan Gladiator. I need both of those things.
You haven't really given the Gladiator a chance yet. Yeah.
I think the Gladiator is probably
Level 1.
the most interesting melee build, maybe. Just because you can get so many buffs behind it. Because you can have the annihilation field debuff, and you can have the pull debuff. So, you know, if it's an unprotected enemy, you can definitely just rope them in, get them nice and soft, and then beat them with your hammer, which would probably be more involved than any other melee build right about now. Why does she say wash your hands? Am I hearing that wrong?
No, it's the thing.
Wash your hands. I have to say, this Krogan female engineer has the goofiest fucking voice. She sounds ridiculous. It's like I'm playing Barney the dinosaur. And what I find quite crazy is that these bosses are like tankier than ever before, and the damage is lower than it's ever been. It's like, where's the balance?
Enemies headed your way.
Ooh, they might be the same, it's just they're not that bad, we don't know.
Squad member down.
Look, this is the enemy's behavior. They just do that. They just like jump back and forth over all sorts of shit. To be done.
Okay. Come and look at this. If you can, whatever you want. Where are you?
I'm between two observers right now. Thanks, Incinerate, for missing. That was super. That's cool.
This is stabbing now. Oh.
I mean, look at this shit. Fucking observers.
New character idea. Barney the Dino, one of the previous.
Yep, you're still doing it. Look, one, two. You're not really.
What is she doing? Oh, you can always find joy in this world if you break it enough.
I wasn't even doing anything. That was just how she was.
I want a biotic charge, but I think there's a fucking colony of ants in my pants.
I could still do everything, but she just remained in that pose.
Squad member down.
Actually say it seems like they went like crazy on the the nerf wagon for fire, because it's like cryo and electricity has excellent crowd control, but I find that most enemies can just ignore the panic effect of fire. They just do another animation and that's it. It's like it doesn't matter that they're on fire. You freeze them and electrocute them though, and they'll soon act up.
Clear for now.
took me an hour and 20
Another
minutes
battle
to get.
done.
What's that now?
I just backed out my game, which took me about an hour and 20 minutes to get.
Ugh.
Oh well,
Upload.
I don't know if the new gold missions are on the
We detected
forest
mission
map.
critical data.
They're not on the
Find the
bronze.
location and upload
Oh
the
yeah,
intel.
the new gold, the gold Apex today was on Paradox. Isn't that fine? They're slowly making it into the rotation of actual.
Shade.
Reload. There you go. You could do it.
Currently,
Nope. Denied.
a new character they think should be added called
Who's in here?
Premium DLC worth $60, comes with miniguns and
Squad member down.
with vintage heat-seeking
transfer
mod.
That's another thing that worries me is that
Come on.
with the premium, you know, the $100, you know, they didn't mention anything that any DLC would be free for you.
They did announce, I think before Andromeda's release, though, that they were going to do DLC for the multiplayer the same way they did for Mass Effect 3. You won't have to pay for any of it because they're quite confident in their RNG store bullshit.
Yeah, that's how they make their money. Which I suppose is fair. People who want to play the game and earn their stuff will benefit from people who don't want to play the game and earn their stuff.
I don't know if it's like...
Even single player, you know, if they do like other Mass Effects, you know, have DLC, you know, there's nothing guaranteed that whoever got premium gets it for free, which every other game does that.
Squad member down.
Quotum demonstratum. I saw there was observers all over the fucking place, so I just kept my head down. And then these fucking flying enemies just came in and staggered me out of it, and then I got killed by said observers. Every faction does that. Every single faction. There's no difference whatsoever. It already feels monotonous. The factions kind of just bleed together. There's like each faction's got like particular enemies that annoy you in a special kind of way, but they just kind of play all the same.
I still don't understand why a level 7 with a 38 or 38 rating is going to gold game.
It's got a pug.
Remember, adorable but useless.
Getting kicking for already. Oswald, Potato? I don't know. I think I'm...
Is there any way to cancel a charged power?
Jump and
yeah.
climb something.
Yeah, climb
Jump and climb
something.
something.
Okay.
Oswald says,
Pro
thank
tip.
God you got the game. I hope the builds start flooding in when you get right in the game. Love your vids, keep it up. I watched all your Mass Effect 3 vids and builds.
Thank you very much, buddy. I mean, I'm working on it. I'm working. I'm doing everything I can to get some builds going.
I watched good amount.
Well, the problem we established was that you watch my videos to go to bed, so I think you only absorb the information subconsciously but have no real memory of anything that was ever said.
You've got a very
Just
soothing
to
voice.
back him up, I've done the same.
When I want to relax in bed, I think Funky. That came out so wrong.
I'm going to start just screaming randomly in my videos now. For anybody who thinks they can go to bed while watching me.
I wish I could pin comments, but you have to pay for that. It makes it a lot easier at the end if I pinned all of the thank you comments. I've got to say that map only in rotation.
It's a nice map. Just no one ever gets to play it, except maybe once a day.
Although I played it, I played that map today, and I did notice some really key issues with it. In all the sort of the rough terrain areas, the slopes and stuff, your character doesn't just freely walk across them. He gets stuck in the environment a lot. You just gotta hop around in a really clumsy, like retro gaming fashion. It's off-putting, I would say. It's very annoying that I couldn't just run up a stroke because my character's feet got stuck in the ground. I knew it. I knew it was going to happen.
Mission complete. All teams
Helena,
secure.
I think, is the best sniper in the game at the moment.
Best sniper I've had a chance to play with is the Vanquisher, and that is something I'll be showing off next week, because they should have the Solarian Infiltrator good to go then.
A better damage than the Vanquisher, then you charge it and you can obliterate a Hydra in 3 shots on gold.
Oh, see, now we're talking damage.
I think it's a genuinely really powerful gun. I've got it to 3 now, and it started at 800, now it's doing 900 damage at rank 3. I'm just not very good at aiming,
Level
so to speak.
up. The Dragon Bros. Da-da-dun, 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 dun, dun, dun. So once I've communicated with this server, I'll go ahead and show you the Krogan Engineer build. We will come back to the humans eventually. Probably once I've... well, we'll see how these ultra rare characters work out. Definitely, as soon as I've played with all the characters I can get my hands on, we'll go back to the humans and start doing alternative versions. Because I'm more excited to do that than play with some of these new characters, honestly. But yeah, so let's have a look at the Krogan Engineer. No, that's the colours. Cool. So overload, I'm going to spec into damage here. Then I'm going to spec for anti-shields, and then I'm going to get the chain one. This is a really cool evolution because it does increase the damage on chain targets, which I think is going to be more beneficial than getting the synthetic bonus, the 15%. Unless, of course, it's multiplicative. I don't know. They don't tell me. I'm leaving the assault turret at 1. I'm going to incinerate is built for radius, anti-armor, and detonator. So this is just how she's just about doing power combos with her. I'm just going to be burning them, electrocuting them, burning them, and hopefully getting enough crowd control to just put in some nice area effect damage with a good gun. Right now I'm using the Falcon. I like it. It can be stronger, obviously, but it is level 1, so I'll allow it. For her passives, I've gone with the combo. I've gone with the anti-armor, since even though Overload with all its anti-shield stuff still doesn't actually do a lot of damage to shields, that's just the case of powers in this game. To balance out my powers, however, I like to get anti-armor in the passive tree. And then I've gone with this one, the elemental debuff. I think this is really cool. I think this is probably the best boost to power damage you're going to get, if of course it is multiplicative. I'm kind of hoping so. And for rage, it's all health with her. Going with the max shields, I've gone with the health and regeneration, and then I've gone with this bad boy. So every time I go down to a third of my health, it triggers my rage mode, which will also let me, as you can see with this evolution, restore 100% of my health. So she should be quite tanky, and if I can get crowd control and tankiness with her, she could be quite beastly in the future. At the moment, she's level 17. What are you going to do? Grind, apparently.
Yeah, it's, the guy Oswald, he said, I've seen a crazy hurricane and concussion shot build video. The hurricane is a perfect primer with ammo, and the concussion shot detonates.
Anything high DPS is always going to prime for you, so that doesn't surprise me. Yes, very much looking forward to unlocking the hurricane again.
I do my Charger Soldier build, you know, the one that's concussion shot and grenades. That's how I build them. High DPS.
Yeah, I'm going to be doing that with my alternative human soldier. I'm going to make her like a big mag build. So she's going to have a gun that's just going to have ammo for days in it. And when she needs crowd control, she will have concussive shot.
Yeah, I really want to try the Soned minigun out.
That little Charger SMG gun that you unlocked looked pretty badass, mind you.
It is really good. I'm enjoying it. Just I feel it works with certain characters and not others. As it would. I found it works really well with my Solarian Architect because I constantly get in close quarters with that thing by accident.
Yay. Does the Falcon pierce in this game? I'm assuming not. It still seems to be firing a projectile, and I'll be surprised if these objects actually pierce through walls, although the enemy's certainly got objects that pierce through walls, so
Yeah,
only
you
in the
can't
future.
equip the piercing mod on an explosive round weapon anymore.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, okay. Here's maybe we can go out on a high note. I will give credit to this because this is something Mass Effect 3 should have absolutely have done. Mods that don't have an effect on a weapon, you can't equip to the weapon. Thank you for that. Thank you. That's
it's the same with the Remnant weapons and the spare thermal clip. For the
yeah, no, that's good.
Because
Because I thought that was incredibly. I mean, that was part of the problem with Mass Effect 3. You used to see loads of people running out with these terrible mods for their gun, and who can blame them when the game's like not saying anything about it? It's like, yeah, go ahead, put piercing on your fucking grenade launcher, see what happens. Yeah, they don't let you do that in this game, so that is credit to them. I just would like the guns to do something as well. So yeah, sorry if this one was a particularly salty stream. We're just in a particularly salty part of the multiplayer. Hopefully the future is bright, and hopefully you guys will join me for it. I'm gonna keep trucking. I'm not gonna rule this out until I've seen it all. That's for sure. And yes, people keep asking me. I did cover this in the announcement for these streams. Yes, I'm going to do guide videos and build videos and maybe even team strategies and all the stuff. We'll get it done. And you know, I might even do some weapon videos. That's a might at the moment. There's just like if somebody was to come up to me today and say, "Can you do like a gun run on the Salkin?" I'd probably beat you with the Salkin. Honestly, it's like I don't want to play with that thing. It's horrendously bad, and there's a lot of weapons that are horrendously bad right now. So gun runs on the maybe pile, but yes, there will be build videos in the future, and hopefully, guys, you will stick around and check them all out. I love you all for tuning in. That really helps me out. You guys are amazing, and
Before your end,
all right.
You'll tune in because I'm here.
I'm so glad you got that in. That was important.
Yeah,
Thank you for that.
I thought it was important. I'll always be.
I tell you what, I do need to sort out, actually. You guys are incredibly quiet. I think the stream can hear you fine, but I'm struggling to hear you over the game audio, and I'm going to have to see if I can adjust that in the future. Because I don't want to miss out on all the banter. It might take away from some of the salt. But yeah, please, guys, catch me next week. I will be bringing you some new characters. I know one of them is going to be powerful, because I love the Vanquisher. So come back maybe for a smilier stream next week. Thank you for joining me this week, though, guys. It's been beautiful. Let's do it again sometime.